I'm Stephen J, and this is the big idea. This week's big idea is the need for training for primary caregivers. Now, we have a very meticulous instructor who will rip your project apart if it is not up to APA standards. Therefore, we have called upon a very influential friend of ours to present our idea to a skeptical audience.
For this project regarding the need for training for caregivers, I would like to present our special representative, Mr. Fred Rogers.
Fred Rogers, what does he have to do with this?
Well, Senator, I think it's important to get this idea out to the public. We need support for our caregivers by funding certified training programs. In the long run, it'll allow our friends, the psychiatrists, to have another qualified tool when making diagnoses for people with disabilities.
Well, how will that help?
Trained staff will be able to present detailed scientific observation and notation to our doctors. After all, Senator, they spend the most time with the individuals and therefore have a needed insight into their behavior patterns.
Yeah, but why spend the money on training?
The money saved by preventing violent outbursts, harmful behavior, and costly institutional confinements would surely be worth the investment.
According to who? Alright.
Well, we have interviewed people in the industry, including Dr. Douglas Reed, a psychiatrist who works with autistic individuals on a daily basis. He states that it would be easier to rely on information submitted by trained personnel due to the increase in skilled responses rather than emotional feedback. From another source, Kim Painter, health reporter for USA Today, points out the growth in the need for health caregivers as the change in long-term care increases, and the required skills become increasingly essential for safety and proper assessment for treatment. A professional trainer points out that even though their organization requires 24 hours of yearly training in human services, the requirements for caregiver positions are still very low. In some locations, you can be hired with absolutely no training whatsoever. So how much stock can a professional place in an untrained opinion when they are dealing with a human life? The organization called Autism Speaks has dedicated a great portion of their fundraising efforts for the sole purpose of caregiver training. Senator, I believe we all must get on board to equip our support teams with the best possible resources.
a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?